Welcome to Walking in Your Purpose. This is Thursday Night 8 with Lens of Faith. It's time to discover the gift God has for you. I'm bringing awareness to what God has for you and the purpose behind your pain. If you have passion in your soul and a gift you haven't unleashed, well, let's talk about it. Having served in the United States Army for the last 18 years and continuing to serve as a servant leader to inspire, motivate, guide, and assist residents, I'm bringing a contemporary vibe to being happy and living your dream on purpose. Each week, I will introduce you to a life filled with purpose and how that purpose is being used to glorify God, describing the tips, resources, and strategy to set you up for success. So now, let's jump right in and discover the gift God has for you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chandra Gore, and I am a Lens of Faith. Tonight, we have an amazing guest on the show. Her name is Donna Lynn Price. She is the host of the visionary Womanpreneurs podcast and a business and marketing strategist. Donna has 4 published books. Donna helps womanpreneurs refine and master business and marketing strategies that become systems for success. Donna Price is a visionary womanpreneur herself and loves working with women around the world to make an impact in their lives, their communities, and the world. Donna believes that womenpreneurs are a powerful force that keeps families and communities working. Compass Rose Consulting, LLC was founded in 2003 with a mission to make an impact on business success. Welcome to the show, Donna. How are you this evening?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited you on the show because, I've been all over your website and just checking out all the amazing things that you do. And I got to say, you do a lot and it is very moving. I feel like I need to be on a part of your team.
Oh, well, that would be great. Thank you.
Yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I've heard several people talk about being a visionary, being a womanpreneur, parallelpreneur. Everybody is nowadays are using that word preneur on the end of a magnificent word such as woman. And I've saw a lot of people just take a deep dive into entrepreneurship in general. There's a lot of people leaving their jobs. There's a lot of people on their job and, starting their entrepreneurship journey. And I just think it's amazing that people decide to take a leap of faith, and especially women. There's so many single moms. There's so many mothers, wives on the go, and they really want to do something that inspires them. And they just feel like they don't have the time. They don't know how to start, where to start, what to do. And that's when they call on you, right, Donna?
Yeah, that's true. Definitely. We love seeing women starting businesses, going into business. And I think there's been a real shift in the world, maybe as a result of so many people losing their jobs a few years ago. Mm-hmm. But entrepreneurship was kind of looked down upon for a long time. We were all told that we needed to get a job. Like we had a certain path we were supposed to follow. Mm-hmm. Graduate and go to college, get a job. And that's how you're secure in life, is by having that job. And now more people are stepping out and becoming entrepreneurs, womenpreneurs especially. The growth in women opening businesses is phenomenal.
It is, absolutely. So Donna, let's just take a deep dive into what is this word, womanpreneur? Tell us about it.
Well, to me, it's a woman that's taken that bold step of becoming an entrepreneur and being a woman-owned business. And I combine it with visionary because I see women as being visionaries, but also wanting to have a bigger impact than just themselves. Now, I believe that when a woman is successful in business, she starts having an impact on the world just because her family is now solid and she can give to her community and it just kind of radiates out from her success out into the world. But at the same time, I see a lot of women that are living their passion and really making a difference in the world by doing that.
Absolutely. And I believe that we have to make a difference. We have to show up and show out just like everybody else. You know, if men can do it, so can we. You know, what's limiting us? And 9 times out of 10, we limit ourselves because of fear, because of what other people may think, and because we really don't know what to do and we're afraid to ask. And that's where Compass Rose Consulting comes into play, you know, with helping women on how to do what they need to do, how to start that business, how to pursue what they want to pursue. And, you know, once you write it down, I always say, write the vision, make it plain. Just like, what is that? Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision, make it plain, you know, and once you do that, it's easier for you to understand where you want to go and how you need to get there. You know, once you write that vision down and say, this is what I want to be. I want to write books. I want to be an author, a world-renowned author. Well, that's when you got to start researching. How do I become a world-renowned, you know, author? You know, there's a lot of authors out there. So if you want to get your book out there for everybody to see, you know, start with Amazon. You know, there's some steps that you need to take, but there's people that have already treaded that route that you can look up, and your route doesn't have to be exactly like theirs, but you can get an idea, the gist of what they did to get to where they are now.
Definitely. Definitely. I think the other thing with being a womanpreneur is kind of, you alluded to it, is that women lead differently. And it's such a important piece to bring out into the world of women's leadership, and seeing women leading in big companies now more and more, but also leading their own companies. And the number of women-owned businesses is 4 out of 10 businesses are women-owned now. You know, so we have 12.3 million women-owned businesses now, and as of 2018, compared to 1972, there was 402,000. That's a tremendous change in the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we need to get more women-owned businesses out there, you know, and not just get the business out there, but we need to be successful at what we're doing. And that means we must be consistent and persistent about the avenues we are pursuing within our business to make our business known, you know, get the marketing strategy together, and to actually stand behind what we're selling. You know, we have to be confident in what it is that we're pushing in our business. Because if you're not confident in what you're doing, people tend to shy away from you. You know, so we have to learn to be confident. Do you teach confidence on the Visionary Womanpreneurs?
Definitely. And I think that's a really important point, because I know as for me, as a young child, we were told not to brag.
Right.
You know, like, you don't brag about yourself. That, you know, right? And now as an entrepreneur, part of what you need to do is talk about yourself. Right. And be, like you're saying, be confident in your business and in what you have to offer. And that's uncomfortable for a lot of women to do. Mm-hmm. And part of it is practice, you know, and doing it, I think, in a space of other women, at least for me, was always more comfortable to stand up in a group of other women and learn how to do that confidently.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we have to be conscious of that as well. You know, we have to be conscious of who we are. And I think, you know, most women that start their business are not, you know, totally confident, but they step out. And that's the first thing you have to do, is step out on faith and say, I'm going to do this thing right here. And that builds your confidence and builds your self-esteem on who you are and what you're doing. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So, Donna, what allows a woman to be a powerful force in the family and in the community? Talk about that for a minute.
Well, I've been thinking about this lately, because I've been in a lot of different coaching programs and training programs where they keep telling me, you know, you've got to just be focused on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as a woman, one of the things that we're good at is multitasking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and to be successful, I think we've got to multitask. And so we're taking care of family, and we're on top of, you know, who needs to go where, when, who do I need to pick up or drop off? And at the same time, when do I need to be on the interview? When do I need to be doing the pieces of my business? And we're good at juggling all those different things. That you're an expert at juggling. I think of anybody I've talked to, like you have a lot of things that you do all at the same time, and you do them well. And it's because of our passion for what we're doing and our passion for family that we commit so completely to it.
Yes, passion is essential. And, you know, I feel like you got to have that fire and that passion. And if you don't have it, you're not totally committed. That's what I believe. And I believe that passion and that fire down in your soul for what it is that you're doing and operating and leading people in has to be there in order for it to resonate with your clients, with your customers, with the people that see you on a regular basis. You know, I feel like they can pick that up about you, you know, if you have that passion in your soul where you love what you do. And anybody that knows me knows that my first passion was always to be a soldier. You know, I love being a soldier. I love to interact with other soldiers, teach, training, and motivating soldiers. I'm very passionate about soldiering. And people could see that, man, Master Angora, you're so passionate about these soldiers. I really am, you know, and it wasn't until here recently that I figured out that I've neglected myself over the last, I don't know how many years, but because I was so passionate about what I did, I neglected myself. And we do that from time to time. We put ourselves on the back burner. To me, that's selfless service. That's selfless service when you serve others, being a servant leader. And I consider myself to be a servant leader. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that we have to figure out how we balance ourselves, our personal selves, our families, you know, our work and our passions, and figure out how to fit all of that in. And that's definitely a struggle, I think, for a lot of entrepreneurs, because I don't know about you, but when I had a job and I was a manager, I was very good at delegating work. But as an entrepreneur, you start off doing a lot of the work yourself, and it becomes hard to delegate it because it's yours.
Yes.
And you know, you're so passionate about it that, and as soon as we start delegating some of those things and outsourcing some of the things that other people can take care of, then we start being more able to take care of ourselves and create more of a balance in our lives.
Absolutely. You know, it is hard. And it's ironic that you said that. When you have your own business, it's hard to delegate, because for the last, I don't know, about 6 or 7 months, I've been thinking about getting a person to help me to do the human resource side of things that I need done. Absolutely, Kathy. Selfless service is great, but we have to care for ourselves as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I've been thinking about hiring someone, and I'm thinking about going to one of the colleges, getting an intern, you know, because I don't make a whole lot of money right now, but I would love to get someone that's like an intern that can help me and that's passionate about what I need he or she to do.
Yep. I had an intern a few years ago, and she was incredible, through one of the local colleges here. And so I think one of the keys to having an intern is training them well.
Yes.
You know, or a staff person or anybody that you work with. You have to provide training, because I've seen so many people that they'll outsource something or they'll hire somebody and they're just never satisfied.
right.
with the job that the person does.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of the things we have to realize is that they're never going to be us.
Right.
Right? So it's not their business. It's our business. They're never going to do it the same way we did it, but they might do it better, even though it's different. Or they might bring in some other type of creativity that we never thought of that could be good. But we have to, if we don't train them well, then it's not even, like, then we're frustrated and we keep saying, oh, that's not going to work. I can't outsource. I can't hire anybody. They can't do the job. And a lot of times it's because we didn't do effective training. Now,
Right.
it sounds like you are a good trainer in working with people. I was a good trainer when I had a job, but it's harder when it's your own business.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think I could train someone. Like, I really need somebody to get a hold of these emails that I got. I have over 10,000 emails. So I really want to hire someone or get an intern to really manage my email system and build me a system where I can send out automatic emails. I'm really, April Franks has sold me on this MailChimp, all these services that offer automatic emails. I'm ready to get my automatic emails out there, because I'm like, if all these people can flood my inbox with their emails, I need to be flooding their inbox with my emails. You know, that's what I'm looking at. And I think that's a part of being a womanpreneur too, getting your emails automated, you know.
Definitely.
Who do you use to automate your emails, Donna?
I use Zoho campaigns.
Okay.
So Zoho has a suite of different tools for managing your business, but I've used MailChimp. Like, I recommend having a system where you have an autoresponder and you can preload your messages based on what somebody's asked for from you. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you can continue marketing to them and building that relationship. And I see the emails as relationship building. So,
absolutely.
You know, so when you go out and you meet somebody, you know, you get your little 30 seconds or you've got a minute to talk to somebody, they get like a little piece of what you can do. Mm-hmm. And through your email autoresponder campaign, you can tell them more about the different things that you do and share information with them. And at some point they're like, oh, I didn't know you did that. That's what I needed. Right. You know, and so it becomes an automated marketing system for you, a relationship builder, really.
Do you think people still read their emails?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, you know, everything is moving to all this FaceTime, face chat, showing up live in videos. I'm trying to figure out if people are getting away from reading their emails.
Well, I think that people are using different, I'm seeing a lot more of the Facebook automated messages through Facebook Messenger. Some automated text messaging systems, but I think that people still read emails, and I believe that because I see so many emails coming into my email box. And I think the important thing, like what you need to watch is like, what made me open that email?
Right.
Because I bulk delete, like I'll take a whole group and I'll just delete them and not read them, but I scan through them all. And the ones I want to read, I keep.
Right.
You know, so it's all about that subject line. So that headline that you can see in the email needs to catch the person.
It has to. So it's all about that subject line.
Definitely. Definitely.
I've deleted a lot of emails like, oh, that's spam or junk mail. Why is it coming to me? Delete.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. And I mean, there's more and more people that are just picking up your email on different platforms and starting to email you. And I delete a lot of those. If I didn't ask for it, then I tend to delete it.
Me too. So Donna, tell us how you became a womanpreneur and what motivates you to keep pushing towards your own personal destiny.
Great. Well, I became a womanpreneur in 2003. Actually, the first time I started a business was back in the 80s. So I'll show my age. And so before the internet, I became a chimney sweep, cleaning chimneys. And it was a business in a box ad that I saw, about how you could make a lot of money. And it didn't really work out well, because I didn't really understand that I was going to have to climb on rooftops at that point. But I learned a lot. And then in 2003, I had a 2-year-old and decided I wanted more control over my life and my time. And I left my full-time job and started a business. And my business has evolved over time. It's definitely changed. So started off being more of a leadership development, team building company. And what I found was that the people that I talked to needed help with marketing. I needed marketing. Like, I didn't really know how to market at the time, because I came out of the nonprofit world and we had a waiting list for our clients. So I started doing trainings and learning how to market. And then most of my clients, that was their number one need, was more clients. They needed more customers, more clients, more leads. And so we shifted and started focusing on that more for people.
Wow. So what keeps you going? What motivates you on a daily basis to say, I'm going to continue this fight and I'm not giving up?
Well, that's a great question too, because there's definitely been times where I've thought about giving up. And I learned an important lesson. I did a Outward Bound course where I was rock climbing in Joshua Tree. And I was on this big rock wall on belay, so on a rope, and I couldn't find the next place to go, to step and to hold on. And I kept reaching and searching, and my belayer said, you have to commit to the move, because there was a place just out of reach.
Right.
But it meant I had to let go of the rock here to move over to the rock there. And those 3 words have stuck with me for a long time now. Commit to the move. And I feel like with business, I had to commit to the move. I made this bold move, and it's you have to be all in if you're going to succeed as an entrepreneur. Absolutely. You can't be wishy-washy, I'm going to be an entrepreneur today, but not tomorrow. It's you're either all in or you're not doing it. So I feel it's commitment. And I kind of live by, that is one of my values, is commitment. And I believe that it takes courage to be an entrepreneur and a willingness to take risks. And then the 4th thing that I always think of is perseverance. It doesn't, for most of us, it doesn't happen overnight where you decide to be in business and the next day you're a successful millionaire. So it takes consistent work and perseverance to get there.
It does. And a lot of people, they want the business to blossom, but they don't put in the work. It is hard work as a womanpreneur, as an entrepreneur, period, hands down. And if you want it to be successful, you have to commit to the move. I definitely agree with that. There you go, Kathy. # commit to the move. Amen to that. You must commit to the move. You have to.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing Kathy. That's one of my great friends, Kathy. She's the CEO and founder of Chandeliers for Christ. And I have been definitely seeing her on the move lately doing the Parents Dare to Love challenge. And it's a book that she has, and she talks about different dares to love every day. I've been seeing her show up and showing out on doing her Facebook Live. So she's definitely committed to the move for Chandeliers for Christ and building her brand. So kudos to you, Kathy, for showing up.
Right.
You know, a lot of days I've been down and out here in Augusta, and I'm struggling with a cold, so y'all forgive me, but I've been watching her videos, seeing her show up and show out. So that's definitely a part of committing to who you are, who your business is, and showing up for your business. You got to show up. Got to show up.
Yep. And I think taking time to watch other people, how they're showing up, inspires you and helps you on your journey as well. And, you know, so I know like that's one of the things I do is listen to inspiring music or listen to an inspiring podcast, you know, to help me get motivated or feel better or whatever it is that day. But it's part of like my practice to stay on that kind of high energy, passionate womanpreneur journey.
Right. That's right. So Donna, you have a website, compassroseconsulting.com, Visionary Womanpreneurs. So on there, you do a call to all womenpreneurs. Womenpreneurs are gathering to grow their business to the next level, to tackle the challenges together and find the solutions that will impact the world. Taking a look at that message that you placed on there, I scrolled down to the framework of a group. And oftentimes I know women, they congregate, they fellowship, they get together with one another. Talk about the framework of a group for us.
Well, I believe that groups are powerful. And women have been gathering in groups probably forever, whether it was to knit or to make a quilt or to cook. Like we've definitely been gathering for a long time. And I think that the power in gathering as womenpreneurs is that when you have a group of women, you have the opportunity for collaboration, inspiration. You can share ideas, give feedback, listen to other people's ideas. There's a power in that group setting of that friendship that forms and the relationships that form that help everyone's business to succeed. You know, so the Visionary Womenpreneurs Mastermind Group kind of takes that idea of bringing women together to mastermind and at the same time focus on like business development strategies. So we have a combination of teaching, coaching, mastermind, collaboration.
I saw that on your website as well. Your mastermind, collaboration, coaching and consultant, and the online learning portal and strategic planning as well. And I do believe that as you get in your groups with different women and sharing ideas, you have to have strategic planning to what it is you're doing and the way in which you want to move your business or move effectively within your business. So there definitely has to be some strategic planning going on. Absolutely, Kathy. Power in networking with like-minded individuals for growth. Absolutely. You know, definitely. When we get together, there's power in that circle because, you know, everybody thinks differently, you know, and your idea may help another woman within that group setting. So it's great to network, great idea to network and share ideas and just consult and fellowship with others, you know, even with people you don't know, strangers. You can learn something from just going out, getting your briefcase, taking you some business cards and some pamphlets and going to a networking event. That's power in that room, most definitely, especially if you walk in and you're confident about your business and you start sharing your ideas and your business cards with other people. I think that's really powerful. I recently went to a networking event with my sister in Maryland. And in that event, they had a game that you played and you had to get up and give your business card to 11 other people and exchange snacks in your bag. So they gave us like a bag full of snacks and
fun.
Yeah, everybody's snacks was different. So you can exchange your snacks while you're exchanging your business cards.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great idea. I said, I'm going to talk with my circle of friends when I get out of here and do the same thing. Because I think that was a great idea to do that. It got you up out your seat. It got you talking to other people and saying, hey, do you have M&Ms? I got Doritos. Do you want my M&Ms? By the way, my name is Chandra Gore, and I am a Lens of Faith. I'm CEO of Lens of Faith Speaks, Lens of Faith Photography, whatever. It got me up and out of my seat and talking. You know, about your business and listening to other people. So
I love that. I've never heard of that before. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It really was. It was fun. Kathy said she loved that idea too. Yeah.
We're going to be all playing that game now.
I know, right? So Donna, tell us, how do relationships impact womanpreneurs?
Well, I think personally, relationships are important. Like, I think of friendships, women relationships, but all of my relationships are important to me. The relationships I have with my kids, with my parents, with my siblings. I think that womenpreneurs value their relationships, and the business women that I network with, it's all about building that relationship and getting to know the other women and what their business is, what their passion is, what their vision is. And I think that that is another powerful thing that women do, is to share that information. And I know for myself, when I've shared my vision, that doors open that I didn't even know existed. Mm-hmm. Because I've told somebody else and they'll say, oh, well, you need to talk to so-and-so, or let me introduce you to so-and-so, or you need this resource, you can get it over here. And it's through those relationships that we're really able to succeed, because people want to help you.
They do.
But if you don't tell anybody what you're doing, they can't help.
I don't know. Exactly. You got to be willing to get yourself out there, put yourself out there and talk about what it is that you do, talk about your business, because there's somebody always willing to help. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Somebody out there willing to help. Thank you.
And I think that you mentioned earlier fear, and fear is one of the things that'll stop people from doing that. Yes. But the rewards outweigh the fear.
Yes. Once you get past the fear. Yes. Yeah. I definitely can agree with that. Thank you all who have joined us on the live line tonight. I really appreciate you all joining. Please tag and share this broadcast out. This is Thursday Night at 8 with Lens of Faith. Tonight I am interviewing Donna Price. She is the CEO and founder of Compass Rose Consulting, LLC. Magnificent woman. She is a business strategist here to help you as a womanpreneur build your business and come out on top. Show up big for yourself and who you are. If you are joining the replay, please hashtag replay and let me know that you popped on the line. Thank you all. So Donna, tell us about Compass Rose Consulting. How do you help women be who they need to be, one woman at a time?
Well, definitely. So I work with women in numerous ways, predominantly through a group coaching model, but also work with women one-on-one through an intensive one-on-one coaching, or a laser coaching, which is just quick, short coaching sessions when people need it. But the mastermind is where my real passion is, just because of I love the kind of magic of that group coming together and seeing what women create when they're part of a group. So that's my passion, but I love working with women one-on-one as well. And then, like you said earlier, we also have online learning portal and resources for people that want to just watch videos and do it themselves when it's convenient.
Okay, so you actually have like a self-paced, I'm going to click on that for a second, a self-paced environment online learning portal.
Yep, it's called the Profitability Academy, and it provides people with video training, downloadable templates, email templates for that email sequence that you want to do, all the resources you need for generating leads, and converting those leads into business. So it's a full business development system, all online. And all of my clients get access to that Profitability Academy, so that if I'm working with somebody one-on-one, they have full access to that as well. Or if people are in the mastermind program, they have full access. Because maybe you can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can log in there if that's your thing. go watch, be like, I need a new lead generation strategy. Let me see what Donna has to say. And you can log in and look at those different trainings.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm actually looking at everything. And oh my goodness. Yes. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So you all please take your time and check out compassroseconsultings.com. Donna has a plethora of information on her website. And I just posted the link to her website in the feed. So please take a look at it when you get a chance. So also I saw something interesting that you talked about, Donna, science, bizology.biz. Is there any science involved in building and a thriving business? Let's talk about that.
I think there is science involved. I think that I look at it as like creating a system. And once you've created the system that works for your business, like then you're mastering that science. But in bizology.biz, it's a program that I wrote a few years ago. There were 4 pillars of success. The first is vision and strategy. So I think of that as kind of like leadership. Like if you're the CEO of your business, you need to have strong vision and a strong strategic plan. The second pillar is marketing, your messaging, your marketing message, your marketing strategies, how you bring new business into your company. The third pillar is your operations and products. So depending on the type of business, if you're a coach, like how you bring new clients into your business. If you're a chiropractor, how you bring new clients into your business. Like what's your operational procedures, your policies and procedures for day-to-day operations. And then the other part of that pillar is your products and services, and how you put those together. So those are the 4 pillars. And then it's all in that bizology, it's on a foundation of health and balance, because we have to take care of ourselves. You can't build a strong structure if you don't have a good foundation. And when you're the CEO of your business, like you need to have good self-care to be that CEO.
Absolutely. So do you walk women through each aspect of building their business?
Definitely. I think that it starts with vision always. It comes back to what's the vision? What are you trying to build?
Right.
And then goes on to the strategic plan. And I think some companies try to have a strategic plan without the vision. And I think like that's confusing to me, because if you don't know where you're going, how can you set goals to get there? So that's why it always comes back to the vision. But then part of what we do with marketing and operations is help women create those systems within their business so that they've got a marketing system that's generating new leads for their business, and they've got a system for converting those leads into actual clients and customers. And it becomes predictable, so that like we all need a predictable income.
Absolutely.
We don't need this like up and down, or I don't know if there's going to be business. So when you create an effective system, and those systems look different for different businesses, but when you create an effective system, then you've got a reliable business. Like you've got a real business then.
That's interesting. I think I'll end up clicking one of these buttons to get you to help me.
All right.
I think you just sold me, Donna. I think you just sold me right there.
Great.
I might be one of your first clients from this show tonight.
I will welcome you into my business.
I'm ready, and I think, another limiting factor, I'm going to just say it, just be downright honest. Another limiting factor for a lot of women is the price of the programs that they need to get involved in to succeed. They always say, I don't have it, but it's all about sacrificing too now. Sacrificing what you really want for what you need. To excel in your business, because there's going to be a lot of days that I don't eat out so I can excel in my business. You know what I'm saying? To get the coaching, to get the tools that you need to succeed. And I don't care who you are or how big you are, you have to have some type of coaching, some type of coach or some type of mentor to keep you on track, you know? So I do believe in coaching. I know that it works because I have a coach already. And I believe that it's all about what you want to invest in for yourself. It's an investment into yourself. It's an investment into your business. But you have to be willing to do the investment, you know?
Yep, I agree with you. I think that I believe in coaching, and I'm a coach, so right, I'm going to believe in coaching. But I know for myself going into business, I've had many coaches along the journey, and I've invested a lot of money in my business and in learning. Some of it were not good investments, you know, and so I think we all have to be discerning in figuring out what the best program is for us, and the best people for us to work with. Mm-hmm. But and there's definitely scams out there for sure, so you have to kind of look out for that. But there's a lot of really good people out there and a lot of great information.
Absolutely, I do believe that as well. I believe that as well. Yep. So then let's talk about the statistics of womanpreneurs. Share with the audience a few of your very own did you know facts, because I think those are great.
Well, I shared some of them earlier. 12.3 million women-owned businesses. I was impressed just to see the growth in women-owned businesses. And I think since I've been in business in 2003, the number of women that I'm seeing coming into business here in New Jersey is tremendous. And it's exciting to see so many women and young women starting their own businesses with such creative, amazing ideas that are coming to the market. Women right now are more likely to start a business than men. And so I think that's interesting that women are just stepping out in a lot of ways right now. And entrepreneurship is one of those ways that women are stepping out. We're seeing a lot more women in Congress now and in politics, locally and nationally. So it's an exciting time. And women-owned businesses generate $1.8 trillion in business. So we have an impact on the world, for sure.
We do. We definitely do. Most definitely have an impact. I believe that. You're absolutely right, Donna.
One of the interesting statistics that I have seen is that from 2007 to 2018, employment in women-owned businesses increased 21%. So women-owned businesses are hiring people. Uh-huh. And overall employment decreased about 1%. So we're, again, impacting the economy just with, the business that we're generating, but we're also creating jobs for other people. And you're going to be hiring somebody, it sounds like.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do something big for Lens of Faith. I'm telling you right now, Donna. Might be referring back to this episode. God getting ready to take me somewhere that I ain't never been before. That's going to do some great things in the community and in the world. So I can definitely see a bigger stage getting ready to arise from me just being consistent and persistent about just showing up on this podcast, just showing up consistently to doing what I have to do. And there's been days I've been sick and still did the podcast because I believe that I have to press through no matter what my day looks like, because I could have canceled tonight and said, oh, I'm coughing, I need to cancel, but there's a greater calling on my life that says that this little cough and how my head is hurting right now, can be overpowered by the message that's going out by what we're talking about. So I believe that has a greater purpose than me coughing or me having a headache. And so I've learned to combat those small things to arise to the bigger picture. And as long as I keep showing up, I know God is going to favor me. So I'm going to press through.
That's great.
No matter what, Donna, no matter what it looks like. So give us 3 powerful words of encouragement for womanpreneurs, Donna.
Well, I think I'm going to go back to the 3 words we had earlier of commit to the move. And it's about commitment and pushing through, like you were just saying.
Absolutely.
So you definitely committed tonight, because you showed up, and even though you're not feeling well, you know, and that's what we each need to do is commit to the move.
Yes. Tell us how to connect with you, Donna. Where can we find you?
Well, you can definitely find me on social media. So I have a Visionary Womenpreneurs group on Facebook. Women, you know, people are welcome to join that. My website's compassroseconsulting.com. And I have a special package of books for your listeners at compassroseconsulting.com/lens of faith, and a copy of a couple of my books that I've put together for people to download if they want.
All right. I'm trying to find out where you sent me that link for the bundle package. So I want to post it in this live feed right now.
I think I sent it right to Facebook Messenger. Did it go through? I can send it to you again.
I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm looking for it. But I just posted your Facebook link. And I'm getting ready to do Compass Rose Consulting.
Great. Yeah, so if people go to Compass Rose Consulting and then just do / lens of faith, they'll come to that.
Okay. Maybe
I'm trying to send it to you right now.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I see it. I got it.
Great.
Okay. I got it, and I've posted it here in the feed. So if any of you want to navigate over to that bundle package, Donna, give us the names of the books.
Well, I included Launching Your Dreams, which is the first book that I wrote about how you make wild ideas happen. And Business Profit Breakthroughs is a small book that gives you 8 great strategies for increasing the revenue in your business. And Yes, Marketing Works is all about how to make marketing work in your business. And then I threw in some interviews from Launching Your Dreams interviews, and I think I threw in a business assessment. So there's a bunch of stuff there.
Business assessment. All right. I thank you so much, Donna, for coming on with me today. Great interview, great answers to the questions. You shared a plethora of information. So I know you sold me, and I'm interviewing you. So whoever watches this is going to get some very good information. I know that without a shadow of a doubt, because we have to start somewhere.
This has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, and it's just been great talking with you.
Amen. Amen. So I just want to thank everyone for joining the live line with me tonight. This is Thursday Night at 8 with Lens of Faith, Season 4, Fresh Wind. Tonight, I interviewed Donna Price, and we talked about womenpreneurs on the move. I know that you have it in you to get up out of your seat and make a bold move for yourself, for your business, your calling. What has God called you to in this day, in this hour? Don't be afraid. Step out on faith, walk that thing out, and call up a friend that can help you. Tonight, Donna gave some very great tips and tools. She is also a business strategist and business coach. So you can contact her at compassroseconsulting.com. Reach out. There's a plethora of information on her website that can be of assistance to you. She has tools in her tool bag that she shared with us on this live tonight, and also on her website. Don't be afraid to take a bold move. Be bold as a lion. Take control of your life, your time, your service. God bless you all on tonight. I thank you all for joining me on this live line. God bless.
Thank you so much for being on the show today. I would like to thank all my followers and listeners for tuning in to today's show. You have been listening to Walking in Your Purpose, Thursday night at 8 with Lens of Faith. Connect with me now. I want to hear from you. Please like, share, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Lens of Faith. God bless.